to do your will, O God. I have come in the volume of the book, it was written about.
Praise God. It's finally out. This book, my book, Roadmap of the Gospel of Jesus. In this book, I talk about what the Gospel of Jesus is and what it has done for me and many others over the years. As God has called me to the office of the evangelist, I've had several encounters with God, and you see some of that in the book. But the main thing about the book is that it's a manual for evangelism. The book talks about 12 categories of people that we should minister to. For example, the weary multitude, the toilers, the conscious sinners, the rich and the talented, the Pharisees, the young people, the prodigal sons. Different categories of people that God has called us to minister to. So in reading this book, you're going to see what I call the lost, the 12 lost tribes. And I listed them as the weary multitude, the toilers, the conscious sinners, the rich and famous, the atheists, spiritually possessed people, the young people, the prodigal son, the secular zealots, the devout non-Christians, the lukewarm Christians, the Pharisees. So there are 12 categories of people that we are called to minister to. And I show how Jesus was able to minister to each category of people. And I'll talk about handling rejection. So when you do go out to minister to people, sometimes people don't want to hear what you got to say. How do we handle that? So it's all in that book. And also I talked about discipleship. Discipleship is very important. As we go out, we minister to these people, we bring them in, and now they're in the building. What do we do with them? How to raise them up so that they will be well equipped, so that they don't go back to what they used to do, so that they will be grounded in the name of Jesus. And then after we disciple them, what do we do with them? We send them out to the mission field. So in this book, this book has 3 manuals in there: manual for evangelism, a manual for discipleship, a manual for going to the mission field. And then also in this book, I also share some real life experiences of some of the things that I observed in the field. But the main important piece of this book is that it's a manual for evangelism, discipleship, and sending people to the mission field. So this book is readily available on Amazon and Barnes & Noble. So get yourself a copy. Tell others about it. And over the next couple of months, I'm going to be sharing some of the details, some of the things that God opened my eyes to as I was writing this book, and go into even more detail about some of the content that is in the book. But this is a manual for evangelism, for discipleship, and also for going to the mission field. To God be the glory. So get yourself a copy. God bless you.